Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls in a clash that we have in store today. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice, and when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Florida Bull. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
From the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Adams. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Through the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash. Head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He's showing all of those attributes right there.
About to kick it off after punching Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Second down, looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, I love the idea on offense here. Let's go to the quick passing game. Right? Let's get it in and out of the hands of our quarterback quickly. You got to make sure you're throwing completions.
On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. And there he goes. Smashes through the tackle. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to buy time. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Quarterbacks there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gates. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're going to ride this running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Buys a little time with his feet. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Here we go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not
pocket at the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown Bulls. No guts, no glory. Put it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back. And boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time when we provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play.
325, baby.
He wants to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So if he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
With the catch, it's Connors. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You could see the little misdirection by this offense, fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Pulls his way forward. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. Open space at the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Syracuse. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get it down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
You know who's going to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams like that.
They'll go to the counter. Oh, there's the ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one.
For that trying to attack the middle of the field, I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers are 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. Got to bring it down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. up, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Got it.
Here comes the offense on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap developing between these two teams right now. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
The play fake. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to throw on second down. Using the quick game. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Orange. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Bulls are in the hurry up. Wants to throw on third. He'll get rid of it. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Makes the grab. It's Connors. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, they'll take to the air. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Got it.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Igloo. Go.
He's going to pass. The quick out. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. fake on first down, wants to throw. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line's got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Finds his man. It's Adams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He showed it all there. A little looseness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
On the double.
Offense gets set for second down.
Set.
Movement here from the tight end. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll give him a couple that lead. To the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Scrambling away. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You got these defenders, they are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That can force the incompletion.
Right on target this time. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Bulls will hustle for the line. A first down line on the doorstep. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Calls his own number. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Ready,
Third and goal coming up here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
And the kicker delivers for 3 to salvage that drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Easy.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Okay, ready.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10.
Moves. Ready.
He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. At the 20, he's got space. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chain. First down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much. Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up with it.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Syracuse looking for the 4th down conversion.
Carrier. Gorilla.
They'll try to pick up the 1st. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. So going for it on fourth down is one thing, quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or hit.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. When their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in the game.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, and settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up against it. I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. If they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Got his man quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. This dude is putting in, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Running toward the tape. And they'll do more than move the chain. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Motion from the offense. Trying to get in the corner. Open space at the 25. Touchdown! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field. As much as possible as he'll make it.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And just Just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness. Is on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
42 Spider.
He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, USA! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what?
And now they've lost the ball down here. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown Bulls. The defense with the scoop and score. They've got the lead trying to put this one in at Hammerlock here in Week 10. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the outcome. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Got it.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27.
Tuna.
He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab on the right. Powers through. And They were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires it. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Cuse. What a catch and run for 6.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
From the gun, trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
2-9 Philly.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
Easy.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Easy.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places. You're going to throw him the football, but the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. They want to just keep throwing it. Working that left side. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receiver. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum, not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do
scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Bill. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The quarterback takes a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
Ridiculous! Take him out! You're kidding me!
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk